People of the internet. So I feel like the last few days have been looking at Tori in her bathroom. What is Tori doing in her bathroom? So quickly, this is what my hair is looking like right now. It's definitely like an icier. It's a total difference from the last video that I talked about it in, that I just vlogged about it in. But it's like an icier gray color. My roots, it lifted probably a little bit more so what I wanted, whereas like out here it's like this brown, this like icy brown color, but I really like the contrast between it and my normal hair color, so I'm feeling it. I really like how different it looks all together. I'm also dressed to go out, like costume dressed to go out. So I'm wearing this black fur vest. I also have on this black and white dress. It's like half and half. This sleeve is just all black, and then this sleeve is cut out, but it's white. Yeah, ironically, my grandmother bought this dress for herself, and then she realized that it was like way too small, it was like too tight. So she was like, hey, here, you take it, you'll probably like to wear it, it's probably like something you could wear out or whatever. And I was like, girl, I'm never gonna wear that. She also gave me one that's like straight up half black and half white, but it's both long sleeve, and I thought this one was a little more edgy, a little more cool, as well as the other one has like a cleavage situation happening. I just didn't have to worry about that all night, so I just went with this one. But I'm really liking this look, like honestly I really like how my hair turned out. I like the shade of like this brown, this like gray brown color. I feel like it's kind of realistic. If you were really going gray and your hair was just a little bit lighter, then it would kind of look like this. Anyway, I like it, and I will talk to you guys later. Hello, people of the internet. Welcome back to my side of my channel, wherever you're watching from. So it's currently Sunday, October 30th. I had to think about that. But I'm on my way to work. I have to work all day today. But we will talk throughout the day and when I get off, so it's lit. So how are you guys' days going? How did your weekend go? I don't think I managed to film that much this weekend, but maybe I'll come back to the house and do like a Q&A or something. So I'm gonna tweet out and Facebook out again. If you guys want to ask me any random questions, ask me now, and I will answer some weird stuff at the end of the vlog. Friends, so we're currently at Costa Vida. Can you see? This is hard. Costa Vida, because I'm hungry. My mom is gonna buy me some food. Oh yeah. Look at how she's walking. Ooh, out of control. So I just got home. I'm about to eat. This Costa Vida look. Oh my gosh. I can't even, it doesn't really look like anything but like guac, pico, and lettuce. But underneath it has raspberry chipotle chicken, rice and black beans and cheese, I think. I can't remember all of what I got in my own bowl, and I chose the options. Anyway, so I'm gonna eat that, and then I'll do the Q&A right after this. This could quite possibly be the laziest Q&A of all time, but I'm tired. Like, I'm not necessarily sleepy, but I just have the urge to lay down. So I'm just going to take advantage of this moment and lay down. Okay, so I asked you guys to send me some questions on my Facebook. For the future, I will post the Q&A post on my blog/vlog Facebook page. So I'll have that link below in case you guys want to go like it or follow that for updates and things. But the first question I got was from my friend Trey, and he asked, why can't I be a baller with no money? And I thought about this because typically a baller means that you got money, you got ducats, you throwing money in the air, you sending it across the country, you dropping it off on the side of the road, you throwing it in the trash, down the toilet. You just have money to blow, you know? But first, I don't think either yours or my account is set up like that. Let's be real. But otherwise, I think maybe you can be a baller of other things in life. Maybe you can be rich and abundant in relationships and experiences and other life happenings that don't require you to be intense and obsessive about money. But you know, that it's up to you. It's up to you. Which one do you think is more important to have? Maybe. I don't know if that's where I was going with that, but that sounds like a good enough answer to me. The next couple of questions came from my mom, mi madre. She asked me, what is the weirdest thing you've ever ate? Okay, so me and her and my brother went to the nail shop one time for her to get her nails done. And the people at the nail shop gave us something called rambutan. Rambutan. I'll leave it on the screen somewhere, like a picture of it and what it is. But it's kind of like a fruit. It's like comparable to a grape, but it was really weird. And my mom really liked it, but I thought it was a little too wild. Like, it was wilding out for me. Like, it was a little too wild for me, for her. But yeah, it was the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. I don't think that I would eat it again. I don't think that I have a reason to eat it again. Maybe if it was presented to me in a different way, I might like it a little more. But otherwise, your girl wasn't feeling it. The next question is, if you could live anywhere, where would you live? I've spoke about this on my vlog channel before, but I would probably live in Patagonia. I think it's such a cool place. I'll leave some pictures in here just because I want you guys to be able to see the coolest parts of it. But it just seems like a cool place to be. I watched an episode of Chef's Table on Netflix, and the guy they were doing the story off of was based out of Patagonia, and it just seems so cool. I think anywhere that I become finally settled, I'd need a lot of landscape and nature and kind of visual inspiration to photograph around me so that I could be inspired more often, especially my creativity. I feel like that's kind of a deal breaker for me. The next question is, name one thing you cannot live without. So I didn't think that I could equate this to a person or a group of people or anything like that, because I feel like something I can't live without is something that I have curated on my own, kind of a way of thinking, I guess. But I don't think I could live without the possibility or the hope that things will get better. I feel like oftentimes we find ourselves in a rut and in a low place in life, and there's been countless times where I have the knowledge that it's going to get better. It's not going to be like this forever. It's not going to hurt forever. It's not going to be stressful forever. And more likely than not, you've been in a better place than you are now. And so it's possible to get back to that. So I have to kind of keep that in mind. And I feel like that's something I can't live without. I can't live without hope or positivity or the opportunity to look for the better or the best in things. So yeah, but it's kind of cliche, but it's the truth. Like, don't judge me. Like, stop. Like, don't stop judging me. Like, stop. Like, I'm kidding. And the last question is, what is your must-have piece of clothing? So I have a must-have pair of shoes. I'm a Doc girl. Like, I love Doc Martens like so much. I can pair my Docs with so many things. It's just out of sheer luck and opportunity that I don't, because I would pair them with so many things. So that would be my go-to pair of shoes. But my go-to pair of clothing would be a good pea coat, something warm. I'm a sucker for a nice black sleek pea coat, buttoned all the way down, nice buttons. I'm a sucker for a nice fitting sweater. I'm a sucker for a really good long sleeve shirt that goes to your wrist. You know, like that perfect wrist length long sleeve. I love that so much. But it would probably be a top, I imagine. I'm not too crazy about bottoms. I'm a skinny jean kind of girl, but I'm not too crazy about bottoms. So I think it'll be a top. I can't pinpoint it, but it would be some kind of warm top piece of clothing. So those are all the questions I got today. I hope to do a Q&A like this again. For future questions, I love anything that's like a would you rather or something wild, or we could talk about aliens. We could talk about a lot of different things. But with that being said, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.